Hello everyone and welcome back to Xcom Chimera Squad, where in today's episode we have a choice between two missions. Either one will help out quite a lot, and this is exactly why I held on to the quarantine freeze. Xcom's Most Wanted will get something and drop the unrest by 2. Ooh, on some investigation missions the enemy faction will bring especially powerful forces. Yes, well, we already know what's going to be happening there, that's fine. 1 flash bomb and 2 unrest will be dropped. Or down here, we will get 55 intel. Is that because we've got a particular... No, we don't have a particularly high location there. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I think we're going to be going for the 55 intel. That's a guarantee. But before we do, we've got a few more things that we need to take care of. Namely, we need to get Blue Blood. Well... yeah, Blue Blood, you're going to be assigned to working on the assembly for now. We are going to be going down here, but first we are going to freeze Angler's Point. So, Quarantine District, Angler's Point, please and thank you. There we go. That will work very nicely indeed. This one can go up by 1. I don't really mind too much. This one, though, this is where we need to be. Now, that's down on cooldown for another 6 days. Bit rough, but there we are. Alright, let's have a quick look in here. 55 intel, 2 unrest will be dropped. Words of an abandoned tech cache wasn't just rumors. Unknown hostiles are already on the scene. Prepare yourselves for a firefight.
If a hostile force will cause imminent harm, you'll need to stop them by any means necessary. As always, subduing targets is preferable. We learn far more from captures than corpses.
This is true. Dead men tell no tales. But we have got a very difficult mission. 1 encounter, though. That's actually quite nice. Lost and found downtown. Progeny units have flashbang grenades. Not great. Alright, well, Verge is not with us today, which is a bit of a shame. But let's go ahead, make items available. There we go. Body armor, nothing there. Breach item, auto key card, that's fine. Trank rounds, naturally. A laser sight on the shotgun. I mean, you know, that's not too bad. That gives us a bit of a higher chance of critting, and I'm all for that. Do we have anything for you at all? No, alas, not yet. But, haha, you thought I'd forgotten, didn't you?
You can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids.
I know, you told me about that.
Everyone hates them.
I don't need to be told twice. Do you really, really like androids? Or do you just really want to point out that people hate them? I don't know. But let's go ahead and get this body armor plus 1 utility slot. There we go. Now, we've got a little bit of extra cash. Besides, we could buy a Macweave for someone. Or, in fact, we could buy some extra items. Flashbang grenade. We've got infiltrator weave. Well, let's have a look at... do we have a breach items? There we go, breach. Breaching charge, medipatch, hollow scanner, target analyzer. We could get the medipatch. Now that would be so good. That would be so good. Plus 50 crit chance bonus at this breach point. I'm really tempted for that one, I'm going to be honest. Disables all firearms in a large radius. Extra padding. I mean, the Macweave is quite nice. Stock body armor. With Macweave, anticipates and augment an agent's sudden movements. That would cost us 60, mind you. We probably want to hold on to some money for the pistols, because that's probably not going to be a cheap upgrade. But the medipatch is something that I've wanted for a little while, so we're going to grab that. There we go. Right, let's finally head on in. There we are. Right, now with that extra, we are going to want... no, you're quite often the person in charge of breaching, so let's give it to someone else. You can already use that ability once. How about Godmother? Let's give you the... oh, no. We need to give you the breaching item, the medipatch. There we go. You can also have the med kit, I guess. That's not a bad choice. Then I will give... you've already got the hollow scanner. You've got the breach charge, so yeah, that all actually balances out quite nicely. All things said and done. I'll go ahead and I'll give Cherub the med kit. Oh, did I already... I've already given that to Godmother. I do apologize. I thought I'd swapped that out, but no. Okay, no, that seems reasonable. The med patch medkit on Godmother... no, I think having the medkit on Cherub, because Cherub is more likely to not use their turn offensively than Godmother. I think that's a good balance there. Oh, I was all over the place there, wasn't I? My lord, let's hope that isn't a sign for this mission. Fingers crossed. Will you please stop trying to smash the camera with the tail end of the APC? That's just
Hostiles
so...
at this location. You are authorized to sweep and clear.
Very well. Now then, lead by example. We will have Godmother going through it. I mean, the Medipatch is not necessary here. I want the holo scanner, please. There we go. We'll have Cherub moving in, and then Terminal last. I think that will be reasonable. First unit through this entrance does +3 damage during breach, which means Godmother is going to ruin someone's day.
Throwing grenade.
Thank you very much, Talk. Right, prepare for your day to be utterly ruined. Someone, anyway. We've got 2 aggressive there. Holo targeted. We would do redonkulous damage. We've got a bruiser. We've got a resonant. Got an alert codex. The sorcerer. Oh, yonder. I think we need to take out you. Let's get the resonant down and out, please. Alpha strike. There we go. Next up. We got a Thrall in there, and we do not. Okay. I'm not sure that you'd be affected by poison, so let's not bother. But you definitely would be, and, well... to be honest, the Sorcerer is a bigger problem. The Sorcerer is more likely someone that Talk's going to bind, so let's go for Toxic Greeting on you, straight out the gate. There we go. Right, next up, we are going to want Phalanx. Let's go for it. You'll get a free charge on your shield. Then following that is a direct consequence of that free charge. Now, we could just take you out, but I don't think we will. A Codex. Hitting the Codex would be a pretty nice opener, but I'm not going to do a lot of damage to you. You've got so much armor. Still, I think it's worth it. Let's soften you up a little bit. Right, there we go. Very nice spread there. Very nice spread indeed. Alright then, Godmother. Let's see, who have we got? We've got a Sorcerer over there. We've got an Acolyte. The Trooper is a little bit of a problem, but not too much of one. The Codex is going to be up next, which is a slight issue. Not going to lie. We may as well use this early. Let's pull Terminal up in the... Actually, no, let's go for Cherub. Cherub is a little bit more useful. Let's team up with you. Cherub can drop a shield on someone pretty early on. We're 99 there. That would be very nice if we could bring you close to death. At 98 here, you're going to go down on your own in a few turns. That would be glorious, though. Could I get into position to take a proper shot there? I possibly could. Let's go for it. We want to do a lot of damage to this Codex. Now, if we can get a flank on it, we're super lucky. This may be a kill. Donk. Only 6 damage. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Well, we've now got a few more problems. But let's get a kinetic shield on Godmother. There you go. Now, you've got a bit of a nasty bash that we can use. Shame we're not going to be able to take you down. We could take that Codex out. We could take you down and not have to worry about you being a big issue for us. Now, I'd hit Godmother from there. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. We can't get a good angle. That Codex would be removed. That would be nice, actually. We'd take one potential issue out of the queue. Yeah, let's get in there. There we go. Nicely done. Armored up. Right, who are you going to go for? You might go for pretty much anyone here. Torque would probably be the bigger target. The Archon is preparing to unleash a devastating attack on the next turn. Downing or disabling the Archon will cancel the attack. Well, then you know what we're about to do. But first, let's see if we can't cause some issues for some of the scallywags in here. Ah, drat, we can't quite do it. Well, we could, I suppose, move over. We would possibly be able to use Poison Spit. No, not if... Well, actually, we might be able to bind automatically. Let's try this out. Let's get over there. Go for Poison Spit. Can we bind? Oh, we can't bind. So... Oh, perhaps it's because we can't interact with the Archon. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, that one. But alright. Nevertheless, we're going to go with the attack on the Acolyte and the Sorceress over there. Do a bit of extra damage and hit them with poison as well. Hopefully you're both poisoned. Yes, you are. Perfect. Right, you're down on the next turn, so I don't need to worry much about you. Soulfire on whom? Okay, Kinetic Shield. Absorb that. Nice. Though now you're in a bit of danger because that one's probably going to do a lot of damage in one go. Not the best, really. Who are you going for? You're going to go for Torque? Ooh. That's unfortunate. Not that it really matters. Torque's way too dodgy for you, really. Right, Cooperation. Terminal coordinates with a nearby unimpaired ally to grant them an immediate bonus action, I think. Who do we want up next? Could go with Torque so that they could tongue pull and possibly even take out the Sorceress. Yeah, go ahead and cooperate.
I set him up, you knock him down.
Okay. Can we tongue pull them? We've got a 73% chance. See what we can do. Ah, flubbed it. Oh well. It was a good effort, I think. Right, well, we really want to take that Archon out before it causes us a whole heap of trouble. There's a bunch of people that we don't really need to worry about for now. Simply because they're going to die on the next turn. Under their own power. That's a shame we couldn't grab you. That would have been glorious. But oh well. You can teleport?
Behold!
Oh, that's new. Null Lance? Oh dear. Oh dear, I really, really wish... oh, you took out the Codex to ensure you could take out Godmother. That is hilariously brutal. Hilariously brutal. Okay, well, let's get down here. Take out the Archon. No, don't need you. Don't want you. Punk. There we are. Burnout removed. You're going to go down in a second. Right. Well, given this, I suspect Cherub is going to be the one who's going to be targeted next.
Now that's protection.
It is indeed. Now, we've got a 79 over there. They're going to go down on their own turn anyway. In fact, almost everyone is. So with that, I'm going to have Cherub go stand out in the open. No one's going to be able to take a shot, but they will be very attractive to the Sorcerer, I should imagine. That being said, we are going to try and grab the Sorcerer again, if we can. Really? Have I only got... Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's move him. Tongue pull on the Sorcerer, please. There we go. That's a lot better.
Time for a face-to-face.
It's not going to be as pleasant as it sounds, I promise you. Crunch.
Just go to sleep.
Forever. Poisoned and bound. And that's it. My lord, that was easy. Okay. That went by ridiculously quickly. The tech is bagged and flagged. It's off to a tech vault where it will stay out of the wrong hands. We only captured 3 enemies though, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, we'll see. Do we get the 20 intel or not? Because getting 70 intel for that mission would be amazing. We did. Fantastic. 75 intel was grabbed there, and Verge has completed training mental preparation. Well done, Verge. From the archives, visit downtown to take in City Hall, rebuilt to echo its pre-invasion specifications. Enjoy our combination skyway and walking paths, which provide amazing views of Shaper's Lane, Ascension Tower, and the iconic Starport. Oh, and be sure to visit our brand new Memorial Museum. City 31 Tourism Board. Expected to open March 1st, 2040. Wow, about that. Yeah. Critical mission. This mission must be completed today.
What do you mean you have no hobbies?
The work keeps me busy.
Yeah, but what helps you unwind?
Don't follow.
Wow. I've only been alive for 5 years, and even I know that's unhealthy.
What if I told you my hobby was bluffing at cards?
I thought... Oh, I get it. You practice all the time, with everybody. Can you teach me how to bluff?
Find me some cards.
I like that. That was a nice little interaction. But this, I am worried about. This I am very worried about. Okay. We have to complete this today. Take down the progeny. I wasn't expecting to have to do that, but... Alright, that's coming up a little bit faster than I was expecting. But we got 2 promotions. Hooray! Let's find out. Okay, so Special Agent, we have unlocked a Ventilate. Godmother fires a shotgun blast that is guaranteed to hit and destroy the target's cover. Costs 3 ammo, but has a 3-turn cooldown. So, in a complete... Like, I guess across a very large distance, Godmother could use this. Alright. It's guaranteed to hit and will destroy cover. It's not too bad. Okay. We have unlocked Overload. Cherub can now store 3 charges and gains bonus mobility when fully charged. Oh, nice. How much bonus mobility, though, is the question. But I'm very glad that you can get 3 charges, because realistically, we are actually doing quite a lot with those charges. Right, well done, Verge. It's good timing, because it looks like we're probably going to need you, really. Right, assembly 1 day there. We no longer need you working there, though. So let's get you out of that. Okay, well, we're going to have to find out who we're going to be taking into the next mission. This is a bit of a tricky one. I'm going to be honest. I was not expecting to have to do this, but it's Thursday. So whatever kind of setup we put down here will give us some cash back, I guess. We'll go for finance, I suppose. There's no reason not to. Let's confirm that and get that up and running. But I was really surprised by that. I was expecting to be able to just farm that for a little bit. Not going to lie. A bit disappointed. A tad bit disappointed. I think we are going to be bringing... It's going to be Verge again. It has to be Verge again. Psionics, crunching, healing, shielding. They're a very, very compelling group there. Can we get Godmother or Blue Blood some training? And no potential. Mobility increased by 1, dodge increased by 15. Okay, that's not too bad. Blue Blood, can I get you in there at all? No. Okay, so it has to be Godmother here. Very well, Godmother. I think you're going to get some training. It's going to take you 3 days, but it should be good. Spec Ops, we could go ahead and get... Glad handing for more money. Wouldn't be bad. Or a whopping great deal of intel for legwork. That would be enough to get our final... district, I should imagine. So I think we're going to pop Blue Blood in there. It's going to take you 3 days, but we'll get 65 intel for it. And with that, we will be able to get our final field team. And that will allow us to pull down the city unrest, which should be used as soon as we possibly can, in my opinion. I would like to get this this area up to rank 3 pretty quickly. In fact, any of the security branches should be taken up to rank 3 as quickly as they can, realistically, just so that we've got the ability to pull down city unrest every Friday. That's a pretty stonkingly good ability. But I'm afraid that this is going to be a bit of a short episode, a bit unexpectedly. I was not expecting that mission to go as smoothly as it did, but we're going to have to call it there. Tomorrow, though, we're going to be taking on the final mission for the progeny, and I'm actually quite excited. Again, I was expecting to be allowed to farm, but this part of me that isn't too surprised that they've tried to curb that. because as we saw in one of my XCOM Let's Plays, I think it was Enemy Within, I completely farmed the drops from that because I didn't have to worry. I very carefully cultivated the nations that were left that missions could drop in, such that I was never going to be left in a position where I ever had to rush. I could just keep doing each country one after the other and just farm as much resources as I wanted to before completing the game, and that did break the game pretty heavily towards the end. My units were so heavily upgraded as a direct consequence. So this makes sense, but that's going to be it from me. So I thank you very much for joining me for today's episode. I really hope you're looking forward to the next as much as I am, but until then, and as always, do leave a like if you liked, sub if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.